family. Yes, I'm live. Hello, friends. Hello, fellas. The new update is here. Time to explore everything. Yeah. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जाएंगे हम टेस्ट रन करने. ओह 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 स्ट्रिंगलेस.
綺麗にしませんと。
ちょっとビリビリさせる。
やっ、ふっさ。
めくれまし。せいやっ。
ああ
よっ。ほっ。それ。えいやっ。ほっ。逃がさないわよ。
岩の重さは安心できます。
試練満員だよ。
ओह.
一応目を覆えば。へっせい。やっ。よっ。ちょっとビリビリさせないとね。逃がさないわよ。
頼むよこれアンマ
ちょっとビリビリさせないとね。早く投降しなさい。根こそぎにしてあげる。ついてきて。
踊ろう。メイトの礼儀に気をつけます。
ना ना बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं आया. I don't even like the game. I love it. बस लगा मुझे नहीं करेगा. ना 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 ना. Jungling time. ओह मैं भूल गया.
おとなしくしやがれ。霹靂先陣。すきあり。は甘い。新天道地。こいつはどうだ。風邪ひくなよ。
ちょっとビリビリさせないとね。しびれなさい。
これ。天道万象。
ठीक है भाई. Hi Sam, what's up?
逃がさないわよ。ちょっとビリビリ。
こいつはどうだ。やっ。霹靂先陣。この瞬間、お前は永遠を天理チョーク。
Hello friends. Hi hello friends.
やたすきあり。は新天道地。すきあり。
しびれさせちゃうわよ。逃が。
こいつはどうだ。霹靂先陣。
Hello friends. Hi hello friends. Nice. Okay, okay. ये करना है मुझे.
かつて天空には栄光の王国があった。
बैटल पास का कौन देखता है? New books. Domain. New domain. Oh yeah. Okay. Wish time. First wish. Incoming. Yeah. Skip. Second time. Incoming. Jongling incoming. Nah. Third time. Incoming. Special consolation. I will take it. Third time. Incoming. Last fish, I guess. Yes. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I got special consolation. I will take it. Hello, Himanshu bhaiya. What's up? What's up? C2 special. मुझे जोंगमिन चाहिए ना, फर्क नहीं पड़ता. वेल करो सर, वेल नहीं नहीं. F2P फॉर लाइफ. ये हिमांशु भैया, मैं फ्लेक्स करूं अभी. ये मेरा है डीलोक, ठीक है. मुझे लगभग एक हफ्ते पहले मिला. वेपन वुल्फ ग्रेस्टोन F2P, जीरो कॉन्सलेशन आर्टिफैक्ट्स, क्रिम्जम, क्रिट डैमेज 13%, क्रिट 11%. उसका क्रिट डैमेज 5%, क्रिट रेट 9.7%. अटैक क्रिट डैमेज 12%, क्रिट रेट 6%. फायर डैमेज क्रिट रेट 7%, क्रिट डैमेज 20%. क्रिट रेट 31, क्रिट डैमेज 22%. 2500 डैमेज ऑन लेवल 80. ठीक. डिटेल 85% क्रिट रेट. 85 मैसिव. बेटर देन वेल. ये कहाँ पे है? रेट रेट ज्यादा है रे मेरा. क्या करूँगा? आपका आईडी रुक जाओ. कहाँ गया? अरे करेक्टर रुक जाओ. फ्रेंड्स. जोंगलिंग गानियो दोनों है मेरे पे हैं. ओ हाँ. हाँ. हाँ यो. व्हाट द F2P या फिर वो वेल. F2P या वेल. F2P वेल क्या? पता है मेरे पास वो आपके पास जरूर वो होगा. काजुआ. ठीक है. मेरा काजुआ एपिक है 90. वेपन. वेपन देखो काजुआ का. काजुआ वेपन. F2P सुपरमेसी. यस सर. Kazuha with proper his weapon F2P. Diluc with his weapon F2P. बस इसका पास नहीं मिला मुझे, वरना कार्डले का चाहिए मुझे। डेंड्रो ओहो ओहो क्या है? हाय हाय हाय
スメ
हाय
ールに到着したからには目指すはスメールシティだな。そういえばクラクサナリデビについてあまり有用な話は聞けなかったけど、でも
भाई काजू
ス
का
メール
वेपन
は
नहीं
知
है
恵の
मेरे
国っ
पास
て呼ばれてるくら
भाई
いだし、
वो इतना
よし
बफ देता है
じゃ
ना
あまずはスメールシティへはどっちにスメールシティは見えなかったと。あ、ちょっと待った。
हाँ,
ひひ、道を探す手間が省けたぜ。こんにちは。
जापानीज इनकमिंग
オイラたち外国から来た旅人なんだ。道を聞き、あれ、聞こえなかったか？うん、おーい、そこの人、悪いけど道を聞いてもいいか？
मैं कोई इंग्लिश करता हूँ। ओ भाई फुल इग्नोर भाई
どういう
पाइमन
こ
गॉट
と
इग्नोर्ड
だ？おいら、まあそっけない態度だったけど、そしたらまた他の
through mist or smoke and forest star सेटिंग जाता हूँ ऑडियो डायलॉग वॉल्यूम
オイラ
9
だぞ。この音量でいいのか？ちゃん
8
と
कर
聞こ
देता
えるよな。
8 कर देता हूँ लैंग्वेज जापानीज टू इंग्लिश
I still have a lot to do.
चल
up
बाय
here.
ब्रदर
How
या
about you take a rest while I
बाय
go back? I suppose this will do.
सबसे पहले वहां जाएगा मैं ओहो न्यू आइटम लेट्स गो map has been unlocked oh what the fuck कैसे कैसे कैरेक्टर है
a village or something. But, look, she's sitting over there. Wait, what should we do now? Do we try
मत
looks like
कर
she's
भाई पाइमन.
meditating.
You won't
Oh,
get her to me.
it's coming from that sensor over there. Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell...
Okay, something is fishy.
What's happening? Traveler?
What the heck? भाई क्लिप दिखा रहे हैं लोग भाई. ब्रो लगता है उसकी बहन वापस आ गई. लूमिन इज हियर.
Are you sure it's not serious? A trap? Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh,
Oh, she's
are you
here.
awake now? Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... good question.
वाह
Where are
पाइमन.
we?
Why
Paimon
पाइमन?
was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
Nice
This is
पाइमन.
Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
I seemed fine.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Nice.
Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep
Bye bye.
rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you
Oh.
experienced firsthand. Does that make sense? Very
Yes.
good. Now, answer me this.
भाई
Did
कितना
you
अच्छा
feel
एक्सप्लेन कर रहा है
anything
ये.
after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
He saw.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
भाई. अरे.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in.
Hi.
I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay? Good.
Yeah,
Now
right.
continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
भाई भाई कितने medicines हैं?
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru, where all Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first.
Good.
Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
हाँ.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I'm not sure.
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh?
He wasn't.
You mean that Tainari... Oh, Paimon gets it now. That settles it then. We'll stay here to rep... But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think? Good idea.
Let's go.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Colin!
Bro, proper Spider-Man vibe.
All right, next let's see. Right hand. Yes, but please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah! Since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a
पापा
while,
भाई
huh?
इनसे चेक कर हाँ कर रहा हूँ
In that case, perhaps Kale could and if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tenari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further...
Yes, you can count on me. So, Kale, what Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now? Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities, they handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities. As for Master, well, today we can perform routine checks on the path. Paimon, Traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Then draw correct. See.
Into the wind.
यहाँ पे इसमें चेक कर रहा हूँ
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade,
Let's check.
it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Full Spider-Man vibe. Hello? Oh gosh. Can I catch this?
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Yeah.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good.
I have to collect all the stars. Okay.
Why do they never miss?
हट 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 हट। ओके मेरा ई वो हो गया, मैं भूल गया था। दे आर वीक। मुझे चलता हूँ। Yep, here. Nice, and go.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master would Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there. Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like? That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord... Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon? Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom. According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her... Uh-huh. Then what? Well, and then... Huh? You're not too sure? Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. Maybe it's difficult to discuss this stuff. No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Amber.
Wait, Amber? You mean... Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment. But is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... sorry. Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but... sorry. I was rambling on just now. It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber? Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
Oh.
In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up. So that's how you knew. Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry. That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them. Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon? So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story. Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Yes, sir. आज पहले जाऊंगा ऐसे
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue.
Yep.
Nice work.
$20. दो एक कैमोफ्लेज का यार
Kale, we're back.
Welcome back. You must.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did... Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called. Whoops!
No, you dropped it on the ground!
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas are amazing! Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper.
You really know how. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Oh, yay! Thanks, Kale.
Oh,
I'm skipping all this, bro.
So, Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything.
no, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called. Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, but Master declines their offers every time, saying, Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia. In fact,
Really? Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the Paimon still kinda upset, though.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling. Why,
Hey! Don't look... Hey! Now even Kale's... That...
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Kale.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. Oh, well...
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of it?
Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you
Oh, Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay.
Little 8.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be? Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Echo.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The
But
Fatui?
Ah, it appears you're already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
Bro, we
I have
have
no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Kainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about...
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problem.
Let's go then.
Hey, Kainari? Where exactly are we going to find this?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Kainari.
Yeah.
Let's light it up!
We'll need more where that came from.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Alright, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Kainari. Hey, Kainari!
Let me take a look. I'm quite glad you two came along.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Kainari! Someone's going...
Ah yes, that's Amir in the... Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go...
Wait, Kainari! Why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just... There's a unique time. The affected areas...
Yes, Amir is... As Amir said...
That's right. If any of the... Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to care...
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it... Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the Withering. All right, Traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Thank you, but I must warn you. Even with elemental... You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering zone.
Boom. Ah, miss.
One with nature.
Red and game shot.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Go in! Eat this! Ruba, get them!
The wind knows it. Clouds high. The birds call.
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Yeah, easy.
We did it!
Yes, thanks to you two.
Time.
It's that obvious. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone, if that simply meant war, for instance, this presents a and most disturbing.
Huh?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received work. No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface, although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul. Ley lines continually the dendro arc, and as for the withering, its emergence is That's right. My ancestors learned of this. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling. All right, that.
More.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. I don't need...
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you Huh. Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did...
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your... Huh?
Yes, allow me to explain. She must have just...
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I prefer... Needless to say, I've got some
Wait, you want...
Let's find out. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But, wait, how...
Back when we were... And if I may ask, when I was telling you to... That's correct. Because what you saw is my forefathers were... Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, when you passed out, I could try to tell you more. That was because... Please, wait here. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. No. I should be the...
Aisha should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
हैं
There you are! Hypatia! There's no way we can get her to eat... Huh? Huh? What happened? And where... Really? Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
हाय हाय
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Witness the power of the wild. Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows it.
Guess we can rest a bit.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
Miss Harold! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place? Plotting? You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you. Bow before the abyss!
Everybody stand back!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come.
Rain cutter!
Verdict is...
One with nature.
Witness the power of Gurwa!
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? rise is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last.
The fuck?
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing. Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor? Are you okay? Anyways, we can talk about this later. Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can...
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can...
I see. I'm grateful that you...
we were kind of...
Oh,
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living...
Oh? So you're able to...
Wait, hold on a sec.
No, you needn't worry.
So...
I'm not sure what... I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connect... Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, and at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I was convinced. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. Yes, no.
Well, if... Alright, we're...
Are you already finished cooking?
All done! Oh, it's...
Are you already finished? Even though everything it took me nearly... You should know.
So why does...
The ingredients you... Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power... Naturally.
Makes sense.
That was primarily due taking in... Not to worry, though. Technically, you're... I must admit...
Whoa.
As a member of the Ritawe Starshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their which is why if only I am currently in... Sages have said that that's why we meditate alone.
Whoa.
Of course I do. However, I believe that being... But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of...
What's so strange about...
Well, it's... Yes, the sages say that wisdom implies rationality. But yes, the fact that the people... I was born into it. I studied hard, but then... It was in... back then.
So...
Sorry. If you two are ever in the... There's no need to be...
pages over.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But as Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check.
Sage Kage. I am merely a forest. I see.
Tainari,
And what exactly?
you'll know once.
And how long will I? Do you mean to tell? If that's the case,
Tainari!
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was...
it's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City, but all that can wait. How?
It was quick.
Very good.
That's right.
Sorry.
Well...
How about also when you?
Oh?
It's called, and needless to say.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right! Tainari, we have...
Yes, she's doing. She knew you too.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me, and but I guess now
There's no need to... We're probably...
Thank you.
Oh? It's my recipe for... Yay!
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville. Well then,
Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 31, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 46 full, 47.
Danny's
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. You're wide open!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
How unbecoming!
My, you're cutting it close.
Light it up! It's nothing. Yeah, everybody stand back! Light it up! Don't waste my time.
Right now.
Blood your face, blood.
Let's go, boy.
Retribution!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Nothing lasts forever.
Light it up!
Emerge. Right here.
Give up! Go in!
Emerge. Right now.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.